Welcome back to the Galley of the Sun. So in our last video, we made 11 pounds of spectacular roast beef. So now we need to use it. So we're gonna make a beef and cheddar sandwich that will knock your socks off. What do you need for a great sandwich? Well, you need good bread. And I've got sourdough bread from the bakery. So we got that covered. What else do you need? Well, you need great meat on that sandwich. And we have it with that roast beef that we just made. What else can take it to the next level? A fantastic sauce, and we're gonna make that right now. That's the first thing we're doing here to get this in the refrigerator, get it chilling, get those flavors mixing together. So we have an epic sandwich. What goes great with roast beef? Horseradish goes great with roast beef. Now, I'm not talking about prepared horseradish. You want to get some deli horseradish, and that's what I have here. Then we need to kick that up a little bit. How are we going to do that? We're going to throw in some diced chipotles and adobo. And then, what should be an ingredient to damn near everything? Garlic. So, let's get the sauce made. So we need about, I'm making 6 sandwiches tonight. So I need about a 1/4 cup of the deli horseradish. So the difference between deli horseradish and prepared horseradish is the prepared horseradish is horseradish. That's it. The deli horseradish is more like some of the horseradish mixed together with mayo. So much milder flavor. We are trying to give the sandwich a little bit of kick. We're not trying to remove all of your nose hairs. So in goes about a 1/4 cup of horseradish, deli horseradish. There is no better way to do this. I wish there was. Killed that one. There we go, about a 1/4 cup there. Now the chipotle. So you can get this in cans. I prefer it in jars because you rarely use the entire thing in one recipe. So I like to always keep this around. We'll put about 2 tablespoons of it, mix it in with our horseradish, and then the garlic. All right, 4 cloves in. Now we make the magic happen. Fantastic. Don't be afraid of the chipotles if you're not a pepper person. When you get this canned, when you get this jarred, it is not crazy hot at all. In fact, I wouldn't even call it hot, but it's got that incredible smoky flavor that chipotles give you. So give it a try. Don't be afraid. All right, so the griddle is heating, and here are my components for the sandwich. Whenever I go out to the griddle, I prefer to ensure that all of my is in the same foot covering. So I typically get a big tray, I line it with parchment paper, and then I get all my stuff together. So I've got my buttered bread here, I've got my 6 slices of cheese. We have company tonight, so make a little bit extra. The roast beef's ready to go. Before I put that roast beef on the griddle to crisp it up a little bit and warm it up, you could put oil down, you could do that, or you could put something else down, make it just a little bit better. Let's head outside. All right, out at the Blackstone, let's get it cooking. Gonna get my bread down first, get the toast done and set that aside. So we don't want to get these totally toasted, we just want to get them started a little bit because we're going to take the bread off, construct the sandwich, and then use a press to get it all mushed together. Okay, so I'm gonna turn off this side of the grill. I've got it nice and hot now, let it cool down a little bit, so when I get my roast beef portions to where I want them with the cheese melted, I can move them over to the side and then get the sauce on my bread and then construct the sandwich, get the sandwich back on the grill and get it pressed. I've got one press, so I'm going to work one sandwich at a time when I get to the pressing portion. Time to get that roast beef crisp up. Got our Wagyu beef tallow. Get that down and spread that magic around. So I want to sort of get this laid out in piles that are about the size of the bread. Gonna turn my heat down a little bit, give them a flip, and then start melting the cheddar cheese on them. Get that lid on there, a little bit of water, cause some steam. Oh, look at that. Exactly how we want it. Get that over in the cooler portion of the grill. Last piece of cheese is on. Second one looking good. All right, time to sauce up our sandwiches. Okay, be neater than this, but don't be skimpy with the sauce. We're gonna do 5 of these in case we have a ringer in the crowd who doesn't like horseradish. Bread on, meat on the bread. That could have gone smoother. There we go, we've recovered. Now the press. All right, so now we're back inside. Now for the taste test. Corner here. A little bite with the horseradish. Smoky flavor of the chipotles. Roast beef is fantastic, came out well. So if you like what you saw today, make sure you hit the like button. If there's something you'd like to see us fix, hit the comment button. If you're picking up what we're laying down, hit that subscribe button and you'll find out every time that we release a new video. Thank you very much and see you again on the Galley of the Sun.